Hello, and thank you so much for filling out that intro survey to help me make the class better for you. This is the landing page for our class, and as you can see, it's the discussion board. The discussion boards are worth from 3 to 5 points each, and they are one of the largest ways to earn points in the class. So make sure that you not only read them, but you acknowledge, you reply to people after reading other people's posts, and you also try to acknowledge, sorry about that, try to acknowledge when someone has replied to you by just saying thanks or something, and I will give you bonus points for that. I will show you a really quick example of something new that I added to the discussion board. Let's see. So a few people mentioned that you wanted to have the class be more relevant to contemporary topics. So I added a few more videos to our website and to the discussion board, and I would like you to think about using the videos to answer the questions in the discussion. Here is a video that I also placed in the folder for today, which is a reverend from Charleston talking about community-based policing. And that is about 8 minutes. There is also a video here about restorative justice, which is only 2 or 3 minutes. So try to be as specific as you can when you look at these videos, and write your responses in the discussion board based on the videos and based on the novels that we're reading. Stick as close to those examples and that evidence as you can in your replies, and that will be great. If you look in the daily work folder, I have switched things around a little bit, not to make it more difficult or to add work, because I try very hard not to do that, but more so because I do want to make this class meaningful and relevant to today's issues. So obviously we have 2 novels about mass incarceration, but we don't deal with the issue of police brutality until we get to The Hate U Give. And a couple of you said that you'd rather not do The Hate U Give. You'd rather do Brown Girl Dreaming. And that's fine, because whatever you need to do right now to take care of yourself and feel good and feel right, I'm fully going to support that. But in the interest of what do we do with the world as it is today, I added, this is another short 2-minute description of what restorative justice is, and this video about prison reform and the ways that prisons could be different and the criminal justice system could be different. And again, this is the video that you can also find within the discussion. So those are just a couple of short videos that I added to help you answer the discussion questions that are worth quite a few points in your grade. All of the work in this class is cumulative, meaning you get points for everything you do, and you can go back and add to your discussions and add responses, and I will add points. You never lose points. Almost all of the quizzes and tests are in the daily work folders, so each day to keep up, you usually have a quiz, but I try to copy most of the quizzes and tests into this quizzes and tests folder as well. And here is the today's news sidebar, which just shows you if I have added a new test. I neglected to add the information about Namibia, and it's kind of travel historical information for next week. And I think in African American studies we need to think about ourselves as citizens of the world, because many great Black leaders have always thought of themselves as citizens of the world. Consider W.E.B. Du Bois, Malcolm X, June Jordan, Audre Lorde, so many really important people connected to the wider world. So we need to do that at least once in this class. So that is our announcements / today's news. And you can also look at the assignments. These 2 are not in the right gradebook, And the Prince Among Slaves, I think you get points just for watching that on TechSmith Relay. But other than that, this is set in the due dates with the oldest first, so that it should show in the correct order the list of assignments and how many points each assignment is worth for the class. As you see, the quizzes are not worth a huge amount of points, but the discussions really are, and those are what really makes a big difference in your final grade. The last thing, I will send an announcement about this with the specific times, but I can use Blackboard Collaborate to have virtual office hours that are completely by your choice. They're not required by any means. And I probably will do that tomorrow from 12 to 1. So there will be a new tab in our sidebar here that will say Blackboard Collaborate. And if you need to talk to me tomorrow between 12 and 1, you click on that tab and we can chat about any questions you have about the class. Also, feel free to email me or send me a text message, and have a great day.